Welcome to another edition of Inside Arch. My name's Muckety Muck as we take a look at what's going on with Arch Rival Roller Derby during this pandemic. And of course, you can imagine when you have some highly motivated, highly skilled athletes being cooped up indoors, sometimes they may go a little stir crazy because they can't go out and practice and get out and enjoy what they love to do. And sometimes you can only read so many books or put so many puzzles together. Sometimes you really gotta, let your freak flag fly. And most recently, Arch Rival Roller Derby, not that long ago, put together what's known as a virtual talent show. What's this all about? I guess we should welcome aboard somebody that was very instrumental in putting that together. We welcome to the program Outlaw Josie Wheels from Arch Rival Roller Derby. Hi, Josie. How you doing?
Hi. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Now, when I saw this being first posted on social media outlets internally, I was like, what's this all about? A virtual talent show? Now, what was the whole genesis about putting and organizing something like this together?
Okay, so I run all my crazy arch-related ideas through Subom to see if they're like truly crazy or not. So I was at work and I saw a tweet and it was like, put on a virtual talent show with your friends. And I was like, oh my gosh, Arch Rival could do this. We could do this and it would be amazing, but also a mess. And so I sent her the screenshot of the tweet and she's like, we have to do this. We have to do this Saturday. And she kind of took off from there. I started working on prizes. I made patches and she really kind of did the rest. She's amazing. It was crazy.
And it didn't take long to organize and put it together after it was initially launched. So how many acts did you have all together?
So we had about 23 acts, I think, 25, 23.
That's quite an amazing turnout for such short notice. We do have some highlights. We could not show all of the acts that appeared on this program. This is an all-ages show. But here's a quick summation of some of the great acts that we saw that night.
I wanna be loved by you, just you, nobody else but you. I wanna be loved by you alone. Boop boop be doo.
Why did the man fall into the well? Because he couldn't see that well. That's my favorite joke of all time.
What we're gonna do is we're going to make a paper plane. Yay! So you get your piece of paper, conversion.
For 2 drinks, you're going to need 5 ounces of tequila. Thank you. Delicious.
Kangaroos cannot fart. Wombats poop squares. And koalas, they have fingerprints.
This is what I use my stimulus check for, is all these quarters, guys. All right, it's 30 quarters.
What did you think I'm the princess that has, like, everything? Faye, put that down! You can't have that! Ugh.
So I'm going to draw a perfect circle. Pretty good.
I'm gonna be painting with my foot. Oh, I like penguin. Look at that. He has a little friend.
Oh.
Oh no. So some of the acts, some surprises, of course, was found. And I imagine that not only yourself and the judges, you probably had a pretty tough time trying to figure out who was going to take home the winning pot that night.
I think if you look across the judges' scores, like the top 3 really stand out. But my personal favorite was Ollie's dad jokes.
Yes.
It was our first act, and I think it really kind of set the mood for everybody of just how ridiculous the night was going to be.
I love Dewey's penguin immensely. I thought that was my favorite of the night. They were all fantastic in their own unique way. As this pandemic rolls on, and we don't know about the future, but could you envision Arch hosting something like this again down the road?
Yeah, absolutely. I was thinking about it, and I could see us doing another talent show. which could only be even more ridiculous because people are going to be that much more inspired. But then I also thought that like an arch version of Cribs would be really cool.
Oh my.
Where people could like show off where they live. But yeah, I could see us doing it again.
Before we let you go, Josie, how are you dealing with this pandemic, and how are you keeping yourself engaged while you can't compete in the sport at the time?
So it's definitely been hard. I right now work at a business that has been deemed essential. Not in the healthcare line, I'm in manufacturing. So that's, of course, taking up a lot of my time. But when I'm not doing that and I'm stuck at home, I do a lot of sewing. So, I mean, I did do the patches for the talent show. My personal favorite one, let me find it, is the Sue Bob patch, and it says Mommy in the middle of it. But then, of course, I'm doing other sewing projects. I've been sewing a lot of masks to donate, and so these have taken up a lot of time. And then, of course, much like everybody else, I'm watering my flowers in Animal Crossing.
Any special message for the fans out there?
Keep on supporting Arch. I do want to give a special shout out to everybody who participated in the talent show or who judged it and watched it. It was really cool to have. I think that Arch's support and camaraderie is a very big staple in my life. So to have it during this pandemic is exceptional. We'll make it through it, and I think we'll come out stronger. It'll be cool to have everybody get back together.
I wholeheartedly agree. Josie, thank you so much for joining us today here on Inside Arch, and we'll look forward to seeing you down the road.
Okay.
And if you want to find out more about Arch Rival Roller Derby, you can visit one of these social media platforms and find out about roller derby here in St. Louis. We'll keep you up to date for all the information. On behalf of everybody with Arch Rival Roller Derby, I'm Muckety Muck, and thank you for supporting Derby in St. Louis.